Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Taurus and their person. If you don't have a person, this could be, someone from the past or just someone that you could be meeting here in the future. Take it as it resonates. Also want to thank you very much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate you all for making this a safe space, where we can be open and honest. Angel spirits, guides, please show us what we need to see at this time. What messages, overall messages for Taurus and their person? 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So yeah, you could be very focused on money or, setting up your legacy and what you want for your future. There could be shakeups around money. Or career. Possibly needing to look at things in a new way or make a choice as far as money or finances. You could be celebrating as well or just wanting to be more social with friends. What is your energy at this time? 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Four of Wands. Yeah, flying. So this, you could be just thinking, contemplating about finances in general. I'm getting that, when you just went through a hard time, you could have had some ups and downs as far as money or finances, but you're wanting more stability as far as money or career. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Could be communicating with somebody about finances, but I'm just getting, you're feeling the ebb and flow of life. And just knowing that you can't be overly emotional or, freak out if, money isn't coming in the way it used to, or, this is just about learning the ebb and flow and having, more patience around money. Or looking at how to make money in a different way. What is their energy, please? King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. There could be some lack mentality around finances or money or stability. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But yeah, just wanting a solid offer or wanting, even just a job opportunity in general to come through or waiting for that to come through. How do you see them? How do you see this person? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow, that's a lot. The Lovers, Gemini energy. I'm not going to take all these. Judgment. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sag. But there's a choice here. And there's someone's needing to make a judgment call. Because you want passion, you want creativity in your life. You could be looking at materialism in a different way as well, or needing to make a judgment call around something material. Or something, you know, you've just been stuck in your ways about. How do they see you? Two of Wands. King of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, they see you as definitely needing to put any burdens down, any heavy burdens that you're carrying. Be more open and honest, communicative about your plans for the future. But they see you as just carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. And yeah, I mean, there could be a Tower moment coming in if, you know, like things could be shaken up. You know, you got to take care of your health and your wealth and your well-being, your mental state. How do you feel about them? Ten of Cups. The Hierophant. Ooh, and the Moon. Okay, so you feel that this person wants higher level of commitment. This person thinks you are there happily ever after. But there's uncertainty and fear around this. You know, things are coming to a head. Things are being illuminated. You know, the positive and the negative are being illuminated in this connection. How do they feel about you? The High Priestess, Pisces energy. The Sun. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so they feel that you are very spiritual, you know, but they see you as, you know, warm and loving, but there's something sneaky about this energy. You know, there could be lies or deceit, you know, just a tricky energy, you know, but they definitely feel that you are their happiness. What are your actions in the 3D? The Empress, this is Taurus energy. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. So yeah, you're definitely being loving and nurturing. And, you know, wanting equal give and take and having reciprocity, but you're in your head. You're stuck in your head, mental imprisonment. You know, I'm just getting that this also could be about money. You know, you could be thinking about, you know, what about your value and your worth. You know, maybe you want to start charging more at work, you know, or for your services in general. But this, I see you questioning your value and your worth, you know, and wanting more. And knowing that you deserve more. You know, you've put in the work, you've put in the time. You've nurtured your career, you've nurtured your job, and now you want to, you know, gain more abundance. What are they doing in the 3D? Oh, sorry, what are the messages? Sorry, they're messages towards you. Their messages. Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And the Star. So yeah, you know, this is Aquarius energy. I have Leo, Aries, Sag, and I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I just feel like this person is wanting to heal any drama or anything that's happened. You know, this could be around third party, but this could just be like third party interference as far as friends, family, lies, communication, you know, but wanting to heal any of the drama and wanting to communicate clearly and honestly. What is the outcome, please? Outcome, please. 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands. And the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so definitely walking away from any anxiety. You know, needing to detach from, you know, whether it's media or, you know, just the outside world or negative influences in general. Something that's keeping you stuck. Something that's keeping you in anxiety, you know, restless, reckless thoughts. You want more passion. You want a new creative endeavor. You know, you needing to focus your energy on something new. Something that lights your fire. Something that makes you happy. What is the advice, please? Knight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I'm just getting, you know, to turn the wheel of karma in your favor, right? Whether, you know, you're starting something new and creative at work or just a new love offer in general, you know, taking baby steps, being loyal to what you want, being loyal to your goals and your dreams, being steadfast. You know, and that's how you're going to get the wheel of karma, you know, turning in your favor, right? What you put out into the world, you get back. Let's see. Messages of love for these energies, please. What messages want to come through? Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. I'm also going to open up the comment section and, you know, like I said, I want to have a community that's, you know, safe and kind and loving towards each other. So I'm going to ask a question and you're going to give me the answer. If you feel inclined, if you feel that's something you want to do. What part of yourself did you lose in your last relationship? I'm also going to get a numerology card for this connection. What part of yourself did you lose in your last relationship? 444, protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. These are the messages. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.